was listening to the 4 mayors this morning from around the world, different continents, but all the issues that they raise are similar in all cities around the world. Maybe the scale might differ, but it's the same issues. Resilience issues for us, of course, is climate change, the stresses and the shock of climate change. We currently experience our worst drought in 100 years. We've got less than 12% drinkable water left in our dams.
Well, what we found wasn't something that we expected when we started. You know, when thinking about resiliency, you think primarily about the environment and how you are able in a city like this to deal with flooding and landslides and potential heavy storms that seem to be occurring more and more with climate change. But what we found our biggest issue was equity, and how to be able to bridge the divide between an economy that is booming and those that are being left behind.
Everyone knows after Paris and Brussels how vulnerable social connections in cities can be. So we have run for a couple of years now in Rotterdam a program that I call the We Community, that is meant to bring all these people together, 174 nationalities, to win the hearts and minds of people, to be one society. Resiliency has different approaches. It's cyber, it's water, it's hurricanes, but also social dimensions.
I think all over the world, we're living a very deep confidence crisis in institutions, in politicians, in entrepreneurs. So I think you will never have a resilient city with the lack of trust that is needed to build these bonds. All the big problems of a city and of any community will require always a shared commitment from the authority, from the public sector, but also from communities and from the people.
So much of resilience is rethinking how we do things, being more holistic, and also more open to innovation. Every day, the people who live in my city are experiencing terrible and unnecessary stresses. And a city like Oakland is constantly subjected to shocks. We had one of the most deadly fires in American history. We're subject to earthquakes, to flooding, to sea level rise, as well as just the constant stresses of poverty and inequality. And so that is why we cannot wait.
We are all practical people, we are people of action, we are activists as mayors. Unlike our counterparts at our national level who can talk policy and all kinds of ideas, but we are real practical people.
Cities is where it is going to happen. Cities are the places of innovation, but they also touch the most numbers of lives. And if we can get it right in one city, we can share those practices with other cities and literally lift up millions of people.